how we can parse JSON object or collection of objects, or we could say array of objects. So let's start it. This is really very useful case, and you will encounter with many such similar scenarios when you will start working with complex objects or complex data. So everything or most of the things you get in JSON format from the source, whether it is a SharePoint list or wherever you are fetching from. So let me start you how you can iterate object by object from a collection of objects. We are going to create a new flow for it. So let's name it parse JSON, and we are going to trigger it manually. We need to define our variable of array type which is going to hold the collection of objects. So let me click on it, initialize variable, select it. I'm going to array objects of items, and type should be array, and value for you, I have created a custom array with different objects. Basically this array contains item name, city, and phone number. This is just for the test scenario. This could be anything. uh, Now let me paste it here. So we have our object. Now the next step is to add parse JSON. We need to parse this object. So to parse it, defining or after getting your JSON object, the next thing you need to do is parse it. To parse JSON, there is an action with name parse JSON. Just select it and define your source. For us, uh, I recently create this variable here. You can see here, and we are passing the same variable. And in a schema, there is nothing defined, right? That is the reason it is stating that schema is required. So for now, we don't have any custom uh, string for here, so we are going to keep it null. So you can define it something like this. Now next step is to iterate our items one by one. To iterate it, include for each loop, define your adding apply to each. You can navigate to dynamic content and select the body variable. Basically this is the output from parse JSON. You can pass it, add another action. Now what we are going to do, there are tons of scenario where you could use this functionality, but for now, I'm sending the parse data into an Excel file, but you could send it anywhere, like your data source or your destination source could be anything, whether it could be a SharePoint list, Excel, or any database. So you could add uh, actions as per your requirement. Select add a row into a table. Okay, the next we need to select the location of our file. So it is there in the SharePoint document library, and the site name is learning. What is the document library name? So it's documents. What is your file name? So as you can see, this is the file item to be shipped. Currently it is empty, and we are going to populate this from the parsed JSON object. So let's move back to our flow. Now you need to select table. In my previous video, I explained how we can convert quickly any data in Excel to table. If you want, you can refer to my previous video. I will provide the link in description. Align Excel column to our parsed data loop. We are iterating object one by one. So you can write the expression items apply to each our loop name and question mark, then the column name. So our column name is items. In our object, okay, this is item. So let me pass it here. Items apply to each and the column name. Column name is item name. And you can click on OK. Similarly, we need to repeat this step for others. So I'm going to copy it from here and repeat this for other two columns. Just change the name of column city. Similarly for phone number statement and write the column name phone. Click on OK. Now as you can see, we are good to go. Now our flow is ready to execute. Let me execute it. Our flow ran successfully. Now, so this is how you can use this concept. Was useful, please comment below or like it, and please subscribe. Thank you.